The annual airline quality rating is out today, and guess what? It is not your imagination, friends. It shows the entire airline industry declining in performance in 2014. So what's causing all the issues and which airline is going to treat you the best? Travel expert Mark Murphy joins us with his advice. Mark, good to see you. So this is not a surprise, but it is frustrating, my friend. The airline industry is just not living up to expectations. And as you can see, airline complaints are up some 22%. What's going wrong here?
Okay, so you've got, like your previous guest, limited capacity. They've really controlled the seats. So as demand's picked up, they haven't done anything to add capacity. And because of that, you've got more people crammed in, and it's just uncomfortable. Add to that the tighter seating, add to that all the fees, and boy, you've got a formula for unhappy customers.
All right, so let's look at, here's a basic thing, right? Do you get there on time? No. 76% in 2014 arrived on time. That's down from 2013, which was 78.4.
Yeah.
Now, what's causing that? Is it, you just said capacity has declined, so it's not like they're competing with more airplanes in the air. They're not.
No. Well, think about it. You go to check in. They're going to whack you for the bag, right? So what do? You schlep the bag on board. You've got a full plane, so more people to get into their seats. They're trying to get their luggage up. They can't get their luggage up, right? Because forget about it. You know, there's so much up there. Then you have to march the bags up to the front of the plane, gate check them there, right? So when you start thinking about what the airlines have created is they've created this process that delays the flights. You know, it's remarkable.
I understand. Look. So lost luggage, though, even though you're putting it overhead, up 13%. Now, why would that be? I don't understand.
Again, you know, misconnections, delayed flights, things like that. And there's a bigger strain because it's not like they're adding more baggage handlers per plane. So now there's more baggage to handle off of each plane. So when you combine those two up, you're going to have a formula for some more lost stuff. And there are companies out there that are now blossoming to track your luggage, for example.
That's right. They want you to do it virtually. Let's talk about overbooked flights. So you go to get on your flight and you're told, I'm sorry, we're at capacity. You're going to have to take the next one or fly tomorrow, whatever. That's up 3%. People are getting bumped from their flights. Why is this happening more often? I thought, you know, with all this consolidation, they would do this great job of running the airlines. Not true.
Well, you know what happens? You got fewer seats, so when a flight is oversold, there's nowhere to move them. The good news is depending on when they can get you to your actual arrival point, you can get as much as 4 times your ticket price back. I think it's up to $1,300 now as compensation. So you will get compensated if you get bumped, and they can't get you to your flight, to your final destination in a reasonable time. And that's a set rule. So you're good with some cash if you get bumped. And they also look for volunteers initially.
Right, they do take volunteers initially. I want to get to best and worst airlines because we're running out of time. So the best airlines, Virgin America, brand spanking new, up and comer, right? They're probably nimble, can do a lot of different things. Hawaiian, how hard is that to be a good airline there, right? The weather is good. You're never being delayed for weather. And then Delta, which is interesting because Delta is one of those mergers.
Right, right. Delta's really turned things around, so you're finding that Delta's going back to what made them great, you know, decades ago. And I think that's what a lot of the airlines have to do. They have to recognize what makes them good, deliver a great product, you know, try to make the customer happy. You don't have a monopoly. Someone's going to come in and compete with you. Virgin America, for instance.
All right, so quickly, I want to get to the worst offenders here because this is the payoff, right? Envoy, which is American Eagle, ExpressJet, SkyWest. These are the puddle jumpers, the guys in between the spokes and the wheel. This is a hard business to be in, right?
Bingo. Regional jets. So what gets delayed when you're flying in on a regional jet, if they can hold you up but let a bigger jet in, they're going to defer to the larger jet with more connecting passengers. That's part of what they do. So you may find that you get delayed, but the big jet comes in and those guys get on their way. You're kind of second down on the tier. And that's a problem.
Yeah, a little bit. Mark, I agree. And my friend, I like the beard. Very good. Thanks for coming on the show tonight.
Thank you.
Good to see you.